a lot of people do against mid-coddle and mid-storm, right?
Those are the two big ones.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's necessary, but I feel like versus mid-coddle in a game where he's kind of free, you have to.
DJ slowed down to a crawl, but the Orb of Enemy tries to do a little bit of mischief dodge, but it's not good enough. Yutaro gets the first blood of the game.
Armel's trying to get bottom here.
Yeah, he is. He's getting in front of
his
Collapse
first
here.
rotation.
Body blocking, they have the dust, the sandstorm's not going to be able to save him, and I was just about to ask, like, what does DJ do at this period of time, because I don't think he really does anything in the Timbersaw lane anymore. And yeah. It's like, if you're going to go Vessel anyway, might as well get some early earn charges sort of deal.
Yeah.
And it is going to slow down his Blink Dagger, perhaps even more if he dies here, but there is going to be a response from Toronto Tokyo. Pulls back in the carry. Chaos Knight, Raven in big-time trouble, and Januel's not going to be able to help him out too much, especially with further TPs coming in. Miposhka actually keeping Januel in place as long as possible with a little bit of body blocking. Raven and DJ playing the side here and are actually ready to go back in with this healing salve complete. They're going to pop the dust, Collapse. Immediate response is to Burrow Strike into the trees, but he can't get far enough away. The vision is given, and Raven pounces, pulls him back into his death. And ultimately, Fnatic, I thought they were going to be outnumbered in their off-lane tower, but they brought everybody down here to this this area.
Yeah, you only have one vote. So.
Oh! Something that Fnatic did not actively shut down in any way. And now they're actually going to be able to sneak in a gank on Raven. A big kill. Fiend's Grip into plenty of disables, and Yutaro, well, he doesn't have the mana void to take the last hit, so Collapse is going to be able to snag it with a Sandstorm instead.
Armel's setting up top, though, for this return.
Oh, yeah. Mira, thankfully, leaves the AM behind, and instead will just be the sacrificial lamb. Should they spot him? The smoke is going to break on Miposhka here, but Miposhka can't do quite enough. They managed to pull back in Toronto Tokyo straight into the blast on top of two of them. The sleep save was...
Double displacement, BKB Pierce.
Smoke breaks. They find Raven, and the rest of Fnatic had just left. He tries to go for the dodge. Unfortunately, he still gets pulled back, and that is going to be the death of him. Double ults being popped. Januel spotted those Sand King for a second, but didn't really see a good ult to be able to throw down. Looks like they'll be able to catch Miposhka, and Collapse has already slipped away.
Fnatic's going to smoke here, and tend to agree. Like,
they're going to go all in on Jazz, but he just timber-chained away. Oh, what a disaster. They might still be able to get him, though. The AM is plenty fierce. Januel. Oh, no. He throws out the curse, but it doesn't actually do anything about Yutaro. And he finished up the kill. He actually managed to get the grip, but immediately stopped by the Monkey King. Getting low. Raven, he wants to be able to finish up at least Collapse, but he can't even get that much with the rest of his BKB. He's going to try and run away, but no amount of armlet toggling will save you here today, sir. They're boxing in. A lot of really good vision here from DJ. Leads out on a stun onto Yutaro, but immediately gets caught by Collapse. Nice Jabs follows that through. They're going to go for a nice curse here, catching three. The both finish off DJ. Now the rest of Fnatic can come in. The BKB activated by Toronto Tokyo, and Jabs doesn't do a bit of damage. Yutaro actually going for a mana void onto Jabs, threatening him a bit, and now the Fiend's Grip actually catching Armel. Yutaro in prime position to be able to finish up him. A full duration Fiend's Grip. Raven goes for the kill onto the Bane, but it doesn't save Armel in time.
Epicenter.
3 seconds done. Here comes the Epicenter. Collapse comes in. Finish him off with a triple kill. Absolute monster. Collapse. Say they are online.
He's going to be in your face.
Oh, Jesus. He immediately just jumps in with Abandon. Immediately gets caught. 4 seconds done. Here comes Mira with Yules. It's stopped out Mira. Yutoro's still going to be able to blink away with the full Fiend's Grip on the side. Orchid stops it. Raven still needs help, though. Stuck inside the pit.
Nice
they do
curse.
get a great curse on a Collapse. Stopping in. Sandstorm plus Roshan still going to finish up Raven, though. A 1-for-1 trade out, though, as both teams managing to counter each other.
Armaro,
yeah, he's spotting Jabs. He sees him. He blows him up almost immediately. The sun comes out from DJ. He's got an Orchid as well. But where is the damage? The sleep, the defensive nightmare, that's enough. There was no dispel to be able to get rid of that Orchid. The supports managed to bring down the carry of Team Spirit. Toronto Tokyo, though, he sees an opportunity. Armel, they managed to finish up the support, but Toronto Tokyo really wants to be able to get this one with Collapse coming in as support. They're going to try and catch these heroes. Smart, chill, chasing after him. Collapso blinking in. Does manage to catch Armel, but they have the save. They have that defensive play. And a buyback coming out from Jabs now. Team Spirit, have they overextended themselves, or is Collapse full end committing? Might just be able to finish Armel. Another save, but the magic damage is just good enough. The caustic pop doing so much damage to DJ as a result, but he jumps in, gets the Orchid. They really have to get Collapse here. Force a die back out of him. He dodges the stun, turns around, gets the stun on the monkey, blinks over to the side. Is he going to be able to get out of here? Toronto Tokyo's back, pulling in. Poor Januel, he's dead. Another buyback being committed, but it's all disaster. Oh, the two-man stun from DJ, setting it up, but they don't have the damage. Raven can't chase down these heroes. Team Spirit is running circles around Fnatic. Another tether to the side. A Yules to be able to stop it. They finish up Mira at least, but the cores collapse. He's ready to go back in with another epicenter even, but no, he calls it. He says that's good enough.
Somehow Spirit dragged this fight out long enough that it's still going by the time Yatoro responds. That's absolutely insane execution. About this split push and the catch issues from Fnatic. Just getting exacerbated here.
Oh, they had a vision. They cut down the tree. They do throw out the curse, but Yatoro, he actually managed to get away from the curse in time. They're going to all in onto Mira here. See if they can kill him. Defensive sleep, though. Mira, tether up in 1 second, but the rest of the team, here comes Collapse. Epicenter is ready to go. He actually gets blasted away by Armel, but maybe they don't need it. As Yatoro is cleaning up hero after hero. He's burned out the rest of the mana from Jabs. Januel has really just given Jabs a small hope in being able to get on alive. Collapse is still holding on to that same epicenter. It's not needed.
And Collapse, he's looking top. He's thinking about more here with the reload.
He is. Relocate coming in.
Reload Bane for the grip.
They can't. Oh, they relocated the Bane? Damn, that's smart.
You got to get that BKB cancel grip in there.
That is so good. And they leave Yatoro alone. Well, not entirely alone. The Toronto Tokyo is there, but it's not like he's in trouble.
You're not getting the huge damage, but...
Yeah, I mean, when you've got Butterfly Scotty, just your right click seemed to be enough. As now Jabs, self-fuels, but he doesn't really have a Timber Chain to be able to get away. The Cold Embrace delays the inevitable at this point, as he is still dead.
All right, Raven on the back line, but...
I mean, yeah, they tried. They're going to go for the supports at the same time, though. It's Collapse. He's already done his job. DJ, he's just going to watch from the trees as Raven goes on a suicide mission. Team Spirit, man, what a game one from them. I mean,
yeah, this thing is so hard to beat. He will out-farm almost anybody on mid lane unless you're killing him, which is almost nothing in this meta. Oh,
nice setup here. Bushwhack, and they might just be able to get first blood off this. Maposhka goes down as he underestimates the power of DJ's Hoodwink. Can Collapse We'll watch this setup here.
It might make Yatoro think he's not getting ganked here.
Yeah, he's like, no storms here, but it's actually the two supports. Now, they are going to TP in the Tiny, and things may turn here as Fnatic got to be careful. The ward's already down, but Toronto Tokyo doesn't give a damn about the ward. They're just going to all in onto this Dragonite, and he's going to throw him back. He could not get off the stick charges. Ultimately, Team Spirit had just enough burst damage.
That was almost an insane series for Fnatic in terms of if they get that TK out there, it's super big for them.
Yeah.
But just a nice
big kill.
Yeah, Armel, he's going ham.
And stay off map, and then they go for the gank again.
A very symmetrical game.
Yeah. Oh, missed Bushwhack. Not that it maybe matters. Mira's still dead. Toronto Tokyo might be able to catch Armel, though. He's low on mana. He's got a couple of bottle charges here. The silence on him, plus the stun. It's going to be problematic, and DJ can do nothing to be able to stop this combo. Armel cannot get out. Big kill for Team Spirit in response. They're going to go for this immediate execution onto Yatoro. Now, Yatoro made the read. He saw the TP coming in on that lane ward earlier, so he dodged the big jump from Storm, but it's too much for him to be able to get away. He's dead. 6-3 now for Fnatic.
They're still controlling this triangle.
Yeah.
This is decent play from Spirit. They got this bottom tower for free.
Oh, Mira trying to tank for the Siege Wagon. Did manage to get the Blinding Light, and that just might save him. Oh, he's going to go back in, but Armel dodges away from the Inkswell. The toss over to the side. Mira, he is still alive with a silence out. Oh, he gets shot by the Hoodwink, but it may not matter. This trade-off is more important. Armel saved by the Decrepify for a second, but eventually he will go down with nowhere to run to and nowhere to hide. No hiding for the squirrel either, DJ. He gets gets caught by Toronto Tokyo. The Inkswell stun isn't quite there, though, so DJ might be able to stay alive here. Hidden in the trees,
Raven's
Collapse
here.
cutting down. Raven's going to be able to cut across. He gets the stun onto Toronto Tokyo. They throw out the arena, but Toronto Tokyo, he's trying to get out of this arena in a way to safety, but cannot do it. Jabs ends up finishing him off with the help of Raven, who gets the last hit. Now Maposhka is going to be chased down potentially as well. Raven is like, get the hell out of my way. I've got a stun. Gets it off now. Spear to the side. Oh, they managed to dodge the nuke coming in from the hoodwink, but if he can't go up the high ground, it means he is susceptible to Jabs' rank flicks instead.
I bet Toronto Tokyo's wishing he could take back that combo on Storm, because I think if he dies sooner there, the rest of that sequence might go better.
Yeah.
That was just unfortunate on the toss target, but a little overextension. Big kill for Wraith King. He's going to have... This is a really good game for Raven. He's going to have a really nice timing here if he chooses to go this Deso route in terms of the objective taking. And again, his objective taking along with this Dragon Knight, who's also had a really good early game, is what's going to push that Storm into the mid game. Even if Armel, you know, died twice here, it's not going to matter as much because his other cores can help him make up for it.
Right.
And Tspirit, feels like they're a little pressured here. Again, going for this corner gameplay, but
This one, it's going to be on a fight position, may not be able to get that much. The final bit of nukes while the Decrep fight goes out is going to be enough, but if they trade out, ooh, the Bushwhack actually got cut away by that small zip of the Storm Spirit. Now he gets speared up. Oh, no! He trades his life for the Tiny instead of just outright killing the Tiny and getting out. But if they can get some more heroes here, Raven is going to be able to chase down the Mars to give respect to the Inkswell, play it out, get rid of the silence, and get a stun ready to go. Couldn't get the blink in time. Collapse gets caught first by Jabs, who blinks first and gets the Dragon Tail stun. Collapse hoping to be able to hide in the trees, but the flames and fire will run him down.
no, and I can understand why. They're super strong off the back of this Tiny.
The smoke leading out. They're going to go for the quick kill onto Collapse with the rest of Spirit. He's going to be able to respond. He managed to get off the arena, actually keeping Raven at bay. Keeps himself alive, and the backline gets caught. They get caught by the double sounds of the Grimstroke. Jabs just managed to get a stun, and Maposhka couldn't quite finish him up. Armel and Raven are kiting out Utaro right now. Utaro's going to have to pop the ultimate and manage to get off the ensnare onto the stun with the toss up in the air. Toronto Tokyo ensures the Storm Spirit kill, and they finish up the first life of Raven, who tries to go for the kill and does manage to get it. Utaro dies, and maybe Mira's in trouble next. Jabs and Raven couldn't quite catch him. Another combo laid down. He's going to go for a TP out. No more stuns, and he's right. He's safe. Jabs went in, though. Jabs went in by himself with his carry leaving, and are they going to run out of damage? Damn, Jabs with the double bracer, one stacks, now a Pugna TPing in. They don't have enough damage to be able to take him down the first time. But a second with the Avalanche, with the Inkswell, with the Urn, he turns around, does manage to get the stun off.
Didn't get the toss.
Whoa, a little bit of life drain, couldn't get the toss off. A Bushwhack goes in, and now Armel, he's back into play, zips in, finishes off the Storm. A toss over, awkward positioning, almost getting Maposhka killed as Toronto Tokyo, trying to save his own life, almost kills his support. But great idea there from Jabs. I mean, he had a better read than I did. I was like, 1 versus 3, what are you doing? But he actually managed to bait them in and get the Tiny kill.
I mean, he had no choice.
Yeah, it's
You're
true.
stuck in the arena. You got to fight, so he's TPing in there. I almost think Raven could have maybe taken that fight with them after the Tiny combo because there's nothing left in the tank. I understand him getting out there, though. He feels like he's having such a good game. Dying there is such a high risk for minimal return.
Yeah.
And Fnatic showing some scrappiness in these fights. Again, I think Spirit's feeling a bit... It seems like they're pressured to make some stuff happen, and that fight execution was, again, insane. Multiple heroes living on 30 or less HP there. Both Collapse and Yatoro.
It's got to be their last smoke, right? It's got to be their last smoke for a while.
How many do these guys have? But this has got to be their last one. And again, the same 3 heroes, the kill squad here.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Collapse, the 1 position is farming, and Yatoro on 2 also farming. Toronto Tokyo taking up that 3 roll. They're looking on mid. Their ward's dying, though.
Yeah, that kind of gives away the smoke gank, right? There's a ward that appeared out of thin air.
It might have been there. I'm not sure if it was there but from the previous fight or not, but yeah. Fnatic definitely smelled this one. And honestly, I'm not even sure that if they go in there, I think they die on the return. No one on Fnatic's alone, so it'll buy some time on the map.
You see, they got this line of vision A little bit of vision in there. Enemy jungle, river ward, and top. Just a little like line across protecting their triangle area. Team Spirit now out of smokes are gonna have a hard time with that kind of vision.
So these early tiny smokes, they accomplished a little, but honestly,
not enough.
I don't think they did enough for how much was invested in it. I don't think Team Spirit's super happy with that. Maybe if that mid fight goes better. You have Tiny dead for 30. You know he doesn't have buy. There's a poke here from Collapse. All right, BKB forced early on though.
Yeah, he throws out the arena here. Jabs is stuck inside of it, but Raven still has an extra life here. Jabs. He's going to be the victim of this arena, perhaps. As they, oh, no, the Decrep, Utoro. Okay, fortunately, he's able to close that distance just in time. Whirling Axes help finish him off, and it looks like the rest of the team, they actually need to get out now, so that means a +1. They're going to be able to find the Pugna kill. Collapses Killer Instincts, once again, netting a really favorable response.
No mana on this Storm. What a disaster for like 2 minutes there off of what looked like, I was going to say, a beautiful use of your Observer Wards with the early BKB on Storm and that Arcane Rune.
Yeah.
I remember watching a game of theirs where they had 3 or 4 at least in a game where I didn't even think it was that amazing, but...
Utoro, he just showed himself at the top lane, so Fnatic are immediately going to make their jump into bottom. They're getting the chain stun onto the Mars. Collapse gets off the BKB, but he's already taken too much damage. They try and go for the kill onto Armel, but he got off his BKB first, but they're recalled in Utoro, so he is actually here. He's going to be able to help them with the fight unless, oh no, this chain stun. Toronto Tokyo gets away. Wraith King, life number 1 down, but Jab's still chasing after Toronto Tokyo. He's going to be able to get him. He's got a Dragon Tail for Utoro as well. Raven, if they can help him out, they should be able to keep Jabs alive here, keep the chain stuns, but no, Mira actually with the magic damage is able to finish off that Dragon Knight, and Fnatic are going to have to maybe keep on the retreat here. They're trying to finish up the Aegis, but at the same time, it's only up for another 70 seconds, so...
Want to play Beast position 4? Oh yeah, I'll play that. You know, they think every hero's their signature. And speaking of signatures, Collapse Spear back.
They are going to be able to get the chain stun here for first life. Ormel's going to go for the quick kill onto Miposhka at the same time. They do have a really good arena that catches the 2 supports. DJ gets himself out with the ultimate to Crep 5. Januel is keeping himself alive. Armel's out of mana, and that's going to leave the Wraith King behind on his second life. And Jabs now no longer has any damage behind him. Miposhka, his buyback ensures that there was going to be a successful fight for Spirit no matter what. Fnatic losing out on 3 heroes, 2 cores in that fight.
That's a hard hero to man fight.
Collapse saw the opportunity here to be able to catch Jabs, missed out on this. Oh, a ranged bash from Utoro as he flips over to the melee side just in time to be able to get the bash, and now they might be able to get this Dragon Knight with no longer having the BKB. He got him again, another ranged bash.
This guy's
Raven's coming in, but what? He doesn't have any heroes, or does he? Armel with a fresh Aghanim Scepter is going to be able to get a 2-man pull, but the damage behind it, minimal. Double BKBs pop right as the Bushwhack was coming in, so no disable stopping them from being able to beat down Raven on a second life. Now Armel, speared over. Oh, that is just sad.
We saw that Ags. It looked decent, but the thing about the Ags Storm this game is there isn't really any follow-up.
Look in, he's got the Inkswell, Jabs. Doesn't have BKB, so with the Inkswell stun and the spear up now, Utoro not quite sure if he wants to commit. The Crepify's actually saving some time here. Jabs looking to be able to get out. Armel only grabbing Mira right now as the BKB goes down from Clubs. Oh no! Armel bashed up! He needs to be able to jump now, and he barely gets a little bit of distance. Utoro cleaning up other heroes on his way to the Storm Spirit, though. The Dragon Knight as well as the Pugna get blasted down. Utoro is going to lose. Oh, nice jump from Armel, but what a response from Toronto Tokyo. He's out of mana now. Toronto Tokyo catching him with the toss, but it may not have mattered. Armel, so high ground. Yeah, he's going to try and quickly kill Miposhka. They do manage to get him. The first life may be forfeit here for the Wraith King. They actually interrupt, though. Bushwhack does go down. They're trying to change that stun. They manage to get him with the chain stun. They finish him off. Toronto Tokyo dies as well. Collapse, who went for the backline as his job, gets 1, but he BKB TP's out for the rest. Jabs and Armel could hunt for the rest of these heroes. Do they have an idea where Miposhka is? Doesn't look like it.
That was insane burst. What even was that?
No, Fnatic is actually 5-man TPing back before they show anybody. That's pretty smart. I knew.
You got to go for the theme.
Extra burst damage.
He's just looking here.
He's going to walk right in. Drawn to
You're in the wrong
Tokyo. He's
neighborhood.
actually going to go for it. Actually goes for the toss, but not a toss backwards. Meanwhile, the Dragon Knight's trying to interrupt Yotaro. He gets a glimmer. He gets his BKB off, and he starts focusing down on this Dragon Knight. They manage to kill him, and he does it. Oh, he gets the bash on Mel. Last seconds. Oh, no. A tree swing finishes him off. I think it was even an Echo Saber swing. Catches Armel when he had the mana to be able to zip away.
Storm matchup in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Like, it is really easy to just get 100-0, and once that happens, even just forcing you out of the fight. This is a very tough matchup to play.
You're going to try and hold out for Megas here, but with 45 seconds left on the Storm Spirit, probably the best hero they have for a home-based
Raven bought
defense.
Divine.
Okay, let's see what Raven can do here.
Big
They're gonna
crits.
go. Collapse first, immediately get Spirit back, and Yotaro's just focusing on the buildings. Maybe he'll take a little bit of time to go for the Wraith King here on his first life.
I mean, he wants his
Activates his
rapier.
BKB. He wants that rapier into his own hands.
Freed up a
Pops the
slot.
ultimate
Freed up a slot.
immediately. He's
ulted.
no.
He can't get it.
He can't pick up the
Yotaro.
rapier. Oh no.
Your end game screen, why?
The end game screen is gonna look so bad for him now.